subscribe. Bitcoin Yala, Bitcoin Yala.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoin Yala. My name's Scott, and in this episode, we have a lot of catching up to do. So shout out to all you OGs and loyal followers who watched the videos. Do apologize for the delay. I was traveling, so now I'm back and got the traveling out of my system. So I should be back and making videos more regularly. So stay tuned for that. But we got to jump right in. I got contacted by Amy, who was very upset and very scared with the Bitcoin drawdown. So Amy, this episode's for you and for everyone else who's concerned. We're going to talk about those things and why it happened and what's going on. We're also going to talk about our monthly contests that we ran last month, where whoever was first to comment on a video, I kept track for the month of October. And today I'm going to announce a winner for that contest. So stay tuned for that as well. So let's jump right in. Okay. So first, I was trying to come up with a thumbnail image for the video that would be appropriate for the situation of where we are today with Bitcoin. And I came up with this. I came up with Noah on Noah's Ark. This is very similar to how a lot of people are feeling right now. Amy, this is for you. And I get it. I understand. You're on Noah's Ark right now. There's lightning in the background, crashing. The waves are erupting, going over the side of the boat. It's very scary. But you are like Noah. You have one hand on the steering wheel. I don't know if it's called a steering wheel on a boat. Is it? Leave a comment what it's called. Is it a mast? M-A-S-T, maybe? I don't know. But if you know, write it in the comments so help me understand what the steering wheel is on a boat. I think it's a mast, but anyway. So Amy, I get it. You're on there, you're holding on, steering it with one hand. The other hand, you're holding on to the side of the boat because you're getting rocked by the stormy waves of volatility. It's rocking you back and forth, rocking you, and it's very scary. But you have that disciplined, committed, focused look on your face like Noah here, getting through this storm. Okay, so that's why I picked this image, and a lot of people are feeling this way. It's big. It's very scary. Okay, but here, let me show you now the chart of Bitcoin. This is what is happening. Okay, so Bitcoin was around 125,000, then it dropped. It dropped like a rock all the way down to 83, 84,000. Why did this happen? Well, it started with Bitcoin whales selling large amounts of Bitcoin. Bitcoin whales are people who've been in since the early days, 2010, okay, 2012, or somewhere in that vicinity. And these people that bought Bitcoin, who knows what they bought it for? 50 cents, $1, $2, $10, who knows what, but they have thousands and thousands of Bitcoin, okay? And they're selling thousands of Bitcoin. Now, I don't fault them for selling because I know if I have thousands of Bitcoin, I'm going to sell too. And many of you who are not keeping your Bitcoin for generational wealth, you are going to sell your Bitcoin at some point. So it's natural. We all have a price that we'd sell it at, unless you want to leave it to your kids. And then you better believe your kids will sell it at a price. So everyone has a price. So this is a natural ebb and flow of Bitcoin. Now, should you be concerned? Well, and Amy, I'm talking to you here, if you need the Bitcoin to pay for rent or groceries to eat, then you have to do what you have to do, right? But if you're holding for the long term, which you said you did, then this is a temporary entertainment, quote, quote. Okay, this is temporary. And if it's really scary and bothering you that much, don't look at it. Don't watch the price. Back away, do something else, go for a jog. I mentioned like this, if you have a retirement fund, you're not checking that every day, right? If you're in Australia, a superannuation, or if you have a 401k here in the US, or savings and thrift, or in your country, I forgot what you called it, but whatever you call it, you're not checking it every day. So if it bothers you this much, don't check Bitcoin every day. Okay. Because if you go out and here, let's look at I say this all the time on the channel. If you measure Bitcoin in a 4-year window, you haven't lost. Okay. And this is the chart. I got involved here when it ran up to 19,000, 20,000 almost. Okay. That was the 2017, they end 2018. Okay. And then it dropped. It went down all the way to 6,000. Okay. From 19,000. Okay. And then back then it stayed in a bear winter all year. So for a whole year, it stayed down. Okay. And then it shot up. Okay. This is a pattern here. Amy, I hope you're watching this, because then it shot up all the way to 58, right around here, 1,000. It dropped. Okay. 29,000. Then it shot up again. See, boom, 63,000. Now, Amy, imagine this, 63,000. Okay. And then you see it drop all the way to 16,000. Okay. That's an even bigger drop than where we are now. Okay. So each time this happens, people are getting flushed out. They're getting frustrated, just like you are, Amy, and other people. And you're freaking out. You're nervous. You're scared. You're mad. And you want to sell and just make it stop and go away. Right. Well, people have done that. But what happens when they do that? Then they miss out on it going back up. Okay. If you're selling at a loss, you either never get back in or you get back in when it's a lot more expensive. Okay. So don't make those same mistakes that I made in the past. Okay. And then look here, it went to 63,000, went down to 16,000. Then it went up again, down, up again here, 96,000, down 75,000, up again, 125,000, down 84,000. So as you can see, look at the overall trend. What is it doing? This is what it's doing. The overall trend is going up. Okay. It's going up. Now it's going to be stormy along the way. Along the way, you are going to feel pain. I'm not going to minimize it. Along the way, it will be like Noah here on this boat. Okay? You're going to feel like that if you're in Bitcoin. Okay? It's going to happen. This is what we're going through now. So I just remind you, when you're in doubt, zoom out. When you're in doubt, zoom out. Zoom out. Because then when you look at that 4-year increment, then you're like, oh, okay, I see. And then learn about Bitcoin. Learn what is it. Okay, learn all you can about it so you feel better about what you have. Now I want to show you here, Amy, and some other people who are nervous before we get to this prize of the contest. If you go to my channel and you click on videos, this has all my videos. But I want you guys who are really nervous and upset and scared and fearful, especially you, Amy, who contacted me. I want you to look at this video. I'm going to point it out to you. It's this one here, episode 41. Okay, it's called Bitcoin Motivation. It's very important you watch this video. Okay, and it's applicable to you right now. Okay, so I'm going to hopefully this volume will be turned up for you watching the video. So here, I'm going to play a little snippet, a 10-second snippet of it.
That's how you become a true hodler.
Okay, watch this.
They called us crazy. They said we were investing.
Whoops. Okay, I'm just going to rewind just a little bit. I just want you to watch just a couple of seconds of this.
It's harder.
This starts by saying life is hard, but Bitcoin hits harder.
Life hits hard, but Bitcoin hits harder. It's not about the dips, the crashes, or even the volatility. It's about how you stand tall when the market tumbles. It's about holding strong when others panic. That's how you win in the world of Bitcoin. That's how you become a true hodler. They called us crazy. They said we were investing in a Ponzi scheme. They laughed at our digital gold. The traditional finance world mocked us, from Wall Street suits to the central bank elites. We've been called everything from...
Okay, so that's just a quick snippet, but go ahead, watch that video, and you'll see that we've come a long way, and that the things that I was talking about then are very applicable to what's going on right now. So have a look there. that'll make you feel a lot better as to the situation. So for those of you who have watched it, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And did it help you in looking at Bitcoin? Okay. So just want to talk about that. So now let's talk about, so hopefully, Amy, that helps you to understand a little bit more about what's going on with Bitcoin, where we were as with Bitcoin and the chart, as far as what that looked like, and moving forward on what you can expect going forward, hopefully, knock on wood, right? But yeah, so hopefully that makes you feel better. Now let's talk a little bit about the contest that we had. The contest was for whoever was first to comment on a video. I keep track of their names, and then we would announce a winner. So now let's look at the results. So drum roll, please. All right, let's look at these results and see who won the contest. Here it is. So as you can see here, these are the videos that were done in the month of October. And to the right, you can see the handles, if you will, their names, the handles of people who were first to comment. So I added it all up, and John Magpally 16 was the winner by 1. He squeaked out Leanne, having 4 first comments, and then Leanne was second with 3. And then Blockchain Explorer had 2. Real Blythe had 1, and Naya and Jonah had 1. So thank all of you for trying to be the first in terms of responding to the videos. And that was a fun contest. I liked it, and we got a lot of involvement with that, so that was pretty cool. John, you must have your alerts on. John was first. He was pretty, and sometimes he was second. So yeah, good job all of you to that. So the winner, John, what does John get? John gets $25 in Bitcoin. So congratulations, John. You know how it is. Send me your public wallet address. I'll send you over the Bitcoin, but congratulations on winning that. That was a lot of fun. And going forward, and let me know if we should do that again, or if you guys saw value in that. Did you think it was fun? Leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on that, if we should do it again. If so, then we can maybe implement that monthly if you guys like it. Or if there's another contest you want to see, or something else you want to see, let me know that as well. So yeah, so I wanted to show that to everyone. Congratulations. And again, hang in there, everyone. I know it's rough out there. I know we might or might not be done seeing it go down. There is a lot of talk about this range we're in now being a support level range. So hopefully that remains, but time will tell. We will see, because it could go lower or it could go higher. No one knows right now, but so we'll see. Thank all of you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, subscribing, share this video with others, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Good night, everyone. Take care.